Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode today of Exponentials into the Metaverse. So we are going to tell you a little bit about the projects, how it's been going, the projects we looked at before, and what could be potential way forward, and what other projects we're looking at here. So a quick recap: 8 days ago, I discussed about Yeti Town. It's going to be launching the whitelist launch mint in less than an hour. I might whitelist, but my feedback so far, I think it's an okay project. It's probably not something long term I would look at. They were not very professional in terms of giving out whitelists to my audience. So yeah, I might not put them very high up. And also the fact is the roadmap doesn't look great. I mean, it's okay, but there's a lot of play to earn. So it's almost like another play to earn game. So I'll be quite cautious. I would still go in, but I'll be quite cautious on this. There's 3 more projects I want to discuss with you. The last one you're going to be very interested to know about, and that's the Creepz. And then we're going to discuss 2 more projects I'm looking at. So the first one we look at is a project called Crookz. So this is by an artist who has recently gotten into 3D art, and he's got some marketing background, and he's launching this collection. So I was trying to figure out the actual roadmap on this, what's in the agenda, but I couldn't really see a clear path, and that's my main sort of concern on this. It's currently actually on sale, so you could go mint it. It's probably going to get revealed very soon. So I'm going to speak in terms of Monday, the 24th, because by the time this video gets out, it will probably be Monday the 24th. So by that time, there's a very high chance it's going to get revealed, but the artwork is good, and there's some people involved as well, but mostly it seems a lot of moderators from different Discord channels. So let's have a quick look at some of them. So let's say VROANG. So moderator at Crookz and Chains NFT, 483 followers. Okay, I mean, yeah, it's not like all star squad here. There are some people they've actually doxed themselves, which is good. I like that. So everything is above board here. So they're not trying to hide anything. Everything is organic. So they're trying to. I looked at their Discord channel as well, and on the Discord they don't have too many bots. They're kind of cutting down on bots. Their roadmap is, as I said, it's not very clear what exactly it is, but they seem to be planning to do a bit of promotions on TikTok and Twitter. So there might be some potential. I mean, I would again be a bit cautious on this, but I don't see it as a major red flag. I think it has some potential. So I mean, the best part is everything is organic on this, so there's no artificial hyping up on this. So if we look at their OpenSea quickly. So let's say, where is the OpenSea? So about, now this is interesting. So there's no way to get to their OpenSea easily. So that's not good. Twitter. Okay, let's go to the Twitter. So there's for Twitter, Crookz info. So yeah, it doesn't look. Oh, there you go. Collection URL. That's been pinned here. So this is their OpenSea, and the floor is at 0.12. Earlier today, I looked, and it was still at 0.12. They've got 4,500 minted. It's been close to a day. And what about activities? It's kind of going downhill a little bit, but yeah, every minute there's some sales going on. That's good. So it's holding that 0.123 floor. The mint price, I believe, was 0.08. There's some being listed as well. So there's about, it's quite a few that's been listed, and it's been over 2 minutes. It's been sitting there. So I'm not going to go into more details on this, but I think it's a potential project to look at. And again, everything we discuss here, these are not financial advices, so these are all non-financial chit-chats. So, you make your own decisions. So that's Crookz NFT for you. Well worth checking out. The next project we're going to look at is a project called SandVegasCasinoClub. Okay, so I'm going to show. So this is basically a virtual casino. This has been sold out. So it's actually in the market right now. So it's going to be post-mint and post-reveal as well. So, we're going to be a little bit late in the game on this. But having said that, I don't think it's necessarily too bad still, because there's still a lot of potential on this. So we looked at their YouTube video where they explained their format. So I would say, definitely worth checking out. So essentially, they're opening a casino on the Sandbox Metaverse and the Decentraland Metaverse and Web 2.0, and holding these NFTs would grant you some kicks from those. So all the revenues those casinos generates, you'd get something of it. And he did the maths and worked it out, and you'd probably end up with anywhere from $100 to $1,000, I think, every month from the sales from the casino. So it's not too bad. There's actually a Bored Apes Yacht Club member. No, these are Mutant Ape Yacht Club, I believe. Queen of Sand, social media manager. So let's see if they are doxed. I believe they are, because on the YouTube I did see them as people who were revealing themselves. So it's Sandbox Vegas Casino Club. So in fact, I want to follow this person to find out. And let's have a look at their actual Twitter. Sold out in 24 hours, which is good news. And who has been following them? So Josh Ong, who is actually part of this project. So it's kind of under the radar. I don't think there's too many NFT influencers who are promoting about this. So, but they did buy. They're buying lands in Sandbox. So it's they have real assets behind it. So their floor 15 hours ago was 0.6. Let's have a look at their floor now. So OpenSea. So by Monday, it's probably going to be a bit further up because they have a lot of stuff planned. So it's at 0.6 right now. And I think there's room for growth here because they have a lot of promotions coming up, and all of these NFTs will produce income from around May, I believe. That's when they launch their casinos, and there will be other kind of airdrops and whitelists you could get from these, and there's obviously some rarity play to do as well. So at the moment, the buy it now price is starting at 0.6, and if we look at the floor, it's quite thin. There's only one at 0.6, but I believe it was 0.7 earlier, so it's kind of dropped a little bit. So if we look quickly at the IC tools, this is their IC tool. So 24-hour average is 0.7, which is good. That's difficult to maintain that. It started on the 28th of December at 0.1. So even as recently as 20th of January, like 3 days ago, it was 0.16. So now it's gone up to 0.6-ish. So I would say it's something worth looking into. I think looking at the way this graph is going, it's got more room to grow, and it's a real project, and there's people behind it. There's a project behind it, and they've got some doxed people behind it. So that's what I really like. Okay, so that's SandVegasCasinoClub. that we can go look at. Now, the last but not the least is the project I described about 11 days ago, 12 days ago from Monday, called Creepz. And this project has been doing pretty crazy. So this here is called Cold-Blooded Creepz. And I do now kind of believe they might give, a solid competition to Bored Apes Yacht Club, the way it's going. So I got in quite late. When I made the last video, it's around that time when I got in. So I got in about 0.6. Now it's already at 6 plus. So I've already got more than 10x ROI on these investments. But I think even now getting in is not bad. So if I got in, say, 2 weeks before that, I would have had 100x return by now. So yeah, so basically, I'm going to go into a bit of details, like what are they offering right now. So there's the actual Creepz you can buy. So they've got the Genesis Creepz collection. This is what is actually quite expensive right now on OpenSea. I wouldn't call it expensive because they're producing some tokens which you can trade for real money. But yeah, it's a 6.5 floor, and there's only how many? 51 of them left. So it's going down. That count has been going down. So I think by the time you look at it on Monday or in the future, this is going to be even less. So that's going down because you need this in order to take part in the game. So if you don't own any of these, you can't do anything. So you can't benefit from any part of the game. So it's almost like Wolf Game, but it's just way better. I would say Wolf Game is like this, or striving to be like this. And this game has been in the making for a while. The team behind it is Doxed, and they have been working on this for quite a while. There's some good videos on their audio interviews on their Discord channel. I would definitely check it out. It's one of the earlier interviews on their announcement channel, and over there they do kind of break down their kind of strategy and how they came about this. But anyways, collection wise, we've got the Genesis Creepz Reptilian Armory, which launched probably like 3-4 days ago. That's already been sold out, and the price of that has gone from, it started off at 0.3 ETH, and today it's at 1.4 is the floor. And out of 20,000, there's about 88 listed currently. So you can see how active people are on this project in terms of activities. Yeah, so you can see it's been going up steadily, and 1.5, 1.6. So it's actually going up very, very steadily. These ones, the armories. So the armories produce a little less rake than the Genesis. So, and if you need to earn from the armories, you need to ensure you have a Genesis Creepz on your wallet, staked on your wallet. So the other thing they have going that is what is actually probably a good potential to look at right now, and that's their Invasion Pass, this one. So this is at 0.719 currently. It was 0.1 even like a few days ago. So this is going to go up more because in the next sort of few weeks, they're probably going to launch their 3D versions of the Creepz. Or at least they're going to announce that. So when they do that, one of the first things people will need is one of these and one of the Creepz. So if you have a Creepz and you have an Invasion Pass, you can mint a 3D version. So, and the 3D version you could use in the Metaverse. So there's a lot of benefits to getting the 3D version. So people will be looking for this a lot. So that's why the activity has been going up on this. As you can see, it went from 0.1 floor, 19th of January, to about 0.7 today. And it's probably going to go pretty high, because if the Creepz themselves are selling for 6-7 ETH, this is a must-have with that. So you can probably double or triple the money quite comfortably on this one, the way it's going and with what's coming up. The other thing they have going is they have the other token coming up, the next part of the game, the shapeshifters. So they've not revealed all the details yet, but it sounds like these shapeshifters would be able to get a rake on everything. So, and you could get mega rares. So if you have a shapeshifter, you can get a cut on many different things. So that's coming out on Tuesday. So that will definitely generate quite a bit of movement in this project, and I would expect prices of everything going up. So I do know people who got in for 17 ETH to get 2 Creepz and 2 reptilian armories, and I think they would still do pretty good. In fact, it's probably going to cost more than 17 ETH currently to get 2 of these and 2 reptilian armories. So yeah, there's a lot more left on their roadmap, and the way they kind of laid out the project is very, very unique. It's organic. There's no extra fluff, no extra hype. Everything's been done in a very smooth and efficient way. So the team behind has been, I mean, massive kudos to them. So I've never seen an NFT project like this. It's really organized, and it's got a lot in there, and very easy, simple to understand. I mean, I don't really have much to say against it. Only thing is, yeah, I mean, it's like very expensive now to get in, but I think even now it's going to produce a lot of good results. Now, the part I didn't explain was the staking. So on their staking, you can stake for looms. So what essentially happens is there's this ERC20 token. So I'm going to show you on Dex Tools. So let's launch the app. So essentially, you could produce this token from staking one of those NFTs, and this token has been staying pretty steadily at 0.29, and it was only 0.01 back in 19th of January. So, and it's been, yeah, it's done from 0.01 to 37. So that was a 37x return if somebody actually got into the market around that time. So yeah, that's something I totally missed, I must say. But normally I do that, but I just totally missed it this time. But yeah, this is very, very unique, their model. And the price of Loom is probably going to go up because you need Loom in order to mint anything. So people who are getting in new and they want to kind of quickly mint stuff, they'll probably go to the secondary market, purchase some Loom and transfer it over to mint their shapeshifters and whatnot, you know. So yeah, so that's basically the main kind of things coming up. And yeah, I would watch this project very closely because I believe there's a ton of potential, and the community is very strong, very good. They have there's like good interactions going on, and people seem to know what they're doing as well in the community, so that's really good. So yeah, I would say, yeah, if you are looking to find a good like next blue chip project, this is probably, yeah, something pretty high on the list for that. And as I said, it's already 6 ETH, and it's very likely that it will hit a pretty high number in the next sort of few weeks or so, because it's only the beginning the way it's going. So with that said, I look forward to letting you know how things goes, and yeah, keeping you posted on upcoming projects and potentially how you could get started on NFTs. So in future, we're probably going to discuss a little bit more on how people can start from scratch, what are the different ways to invest, as well as how the existing projects has been going. So with that said, have a great day, night, or evening, wherever you are. And definitely do remember to hit the subscribe, press the little buzzer, and hit the like button so that next time I put something out, you can be informed. So I do post stuff on Twitter as well. So add me on Twitter. The link's going to be somewhere on the video. And yeah, so a lot of these are time sensitive, so it's good if you are kind of in the notification settings. I could let you know as soon as I have them. So Twitter is usually quicker. YouTube, I give a bit more details on the video. So with that said, have a great time. Cheers.